Hello YouTube, Infinite Magic community, Gandalf here. I thought I'd do a little bit of a meta review, because probably haven't done a PvP meta review for a while. I would say with the introduction of Eratos, definitely we have seen another hero that's shaken up the meta. We're only 7 days in and we see a lot of people with E3 Eratos. We still have her running for one more week, so there's still a chance of getting her. And of course, the content creators do have the additional 5% off on Aptoid. So if you notice there, as you go to Aptoid, make sure this time you add the extra 5 after Gandalf, just so that you get the code right. It's updated now. And what I'll talk about is this is probably a sign of, and it's okay. I guess it's okay because it's as long as it's not all the teams, right? So let's look at the ranking right now on Zone 1, pretty much the oldest zone. You look at the top players, every single team, it's identical. You need a Bambi. You have Eratos E3, Beatrix. This is literally the standard composition. This is perhaps the most effective way of dealing with Jingle Bell nuking, because Panda usually can cut in if you are AoE nuking with Jingle Bell. So that's kind of the general trend that we're seeing here a little bit. Same problem. You look at every single team, right? Like, okay, by the time we get to 7th place, yes, Undead has a massive sanctuary as well. Without Bambi, it's still there. Hirsch is still there. Then you get to me, which I don't have. I don't have Jingle Bell. Sorry, I don't have Eratos. Eratos E3, Eratos E3, Eratos E3. This is one. Okay, so then we got Hako and Eratos E3. Oh, no Eratos. Eratos E2. Okay, we saw probably about 15 Eratos E3s out there, instantaneously seizing the top, which is obviously not healthy. We kind of already seen how broken that thing is over the last few videos, so I won't go into detail. But Advanced Arena, surprisingly, my defense is holding up without like Eratos E3, and I think for those of you who've been in Zone 1 saw me kind of just hint at this team. I feel like it's really withstood the test of time. I'm still ranking first. I don't know if it's because people can't be bothered to farm. I think Advanced Arena ticket is probably the best event to farm for Mythic, because usually you have the least amount of competition if you're not bothering to farm it. Okay, someone literally just farmed me. Farmed me back right there. I think someone just did, like just literally just right now. Okay, someone finally got my team figured out. Wait, is that my attack? No, that's defense, right? Yeah. So first team is going to be weak to freezing. Yes, someone figured that out. The second team is you just want to be faster than me. So usually this is where you can use your Ronai, and of course the last team. But of course, this team, if you're using this team like this in guild battle, the first team is super weak, right? The second team is also super weak. You're just really having one strong team, yes. But having 3 super balanced team, make sure that offensively you're strong. Look at this. I'm pretty much victorying across the board. Like farming is pretty straightforward. I haven't attacked Akhtar back yet. I probably don't plan to either. Just because I still need a while to build up for the Mythic Beast. But you can see on my attack, I'm using the same team as well, right? So this team will be versatile enough for attack and strong enough for defense. So I feel like, and a few people have been helping me test this team in other zones as well. So waiting to hear their feedback on how this holds out. But I feel like in terms of what we see in the meta right now is you don't need the fastest speed anymore. What you're looking for is this team is pretty much the closest thing to beating Eratos without having an Eratos mirror. The top team with enough stats, is still very solid. Here I have my Donald with a higher attack than Lydia at very high speed, so this gives me a lot of options and flexibility to counter Atkins. So this is a very solid counter to Atkins, pairing these two together with Henle. So this is a great Atkins counter because we see Atkins a lot. And finally, this last team is very versatile. It can deal with your CC team. It also cannot be nuked because you have Elza. Now, of course, if you have E3 Eratos, life becomes a lot easier. You don't rely on speed either because you can have Atkins pop someone low, then triggering Eratos' passive. Even at E0, Eratos will be able to do a ton of damage to set off that chain reaction, especially using this against a team where it's a high damaging attack, cleave team. So Atkins bring them low, Eratos trigger the chain reaction, and the enemy gets knocked out. So yeah, this is kind of the setup. I can't wait until my mythic beasts are built up. Wait until the Eratos rerun because I'm out of my budget to get Eratos this run. I did make a poll yesterday for it. You can see I'm guaranteed now 1 hero again, but unfortunately I got Atkins again. So I had Atkins, and early on I had Atkins. I can't believe I used 3 eyes on Atkins, but I got so many Atkins there. Anyways, so with that kind of out of the way, I wish you guys best of luck. Next week we got Canada Day and also Independence Day. So for those of you who are, celebrating, enjoy the long weekend. I know a lot of people are off, and of course, if you're spending, please use my code Aptoid. If you don't know how to use Aptoid, you're like, where are these people getting all these additional discount for? I will put a link in the description below on a guide on how to set up Aptoid in the link description below. I'll catch you guys next time. Gandalf out.